Hello students, dear 8th class students, welcome to our today's maths class. Students, we are continuing our square roots chapter. We are in exercise 6.3. Almost we completed first, second, third, fourth, fifth are over. Now 6, 7, 8, 3 problems left. In that I wrote 7th problem here. So you see from the textbook, all of you open your textbooks and read the 7th question. So find the least number which should be added to 6412 to make it a perfect square. Suppose, first I will give a small example how to understand this. See here, suppose we have 250. Is it a perfect square or not? 15 square is 225. 16 square is 256. So what should be added to make it a perfect square means 6 should be added. If 6 is added to this, then it becomes 256. Then it is a perfect square. What should be subtracted means? If we subtract 25, then it becomes 225. It is a perfect square. What should be added means 6 should be added. What should be subtracted means 25 should be subtracted so that it becomes 225. 225 is the square of 15, like that. So two types of questions. Already in the previous class I explained what should be subtracted. Now what should be added? Be careful. So the small numbers we can estimate at guess like this. But bigger number we can't apply this method. So division method only. Finding the square root by division method, that we will apply, but little confusing. See here. Solution. 6412. Take the number. How to find the square root? First step is pair the two numbers. Two numbers paired, two numbers paired. Next, write a number here, multiply with same number. We have to get this first pair. 8 8s are 64. What is the remainder? 0. When remainder is 0, in that case, we have to take the next pair also at a time. Directly you have to take the next pair also. 6, 4, 1, 2 you have to take. Because remainder is 0. 6, 4, 1, 2 directly we should take. So 6, 4, 1, 2 means 80 into 81 into 81. Let us try. 81 into 81. 81 into 81. One into one, multiply here. Six, 5, 6, 1. So two possibilities. 80 into 80 is 6400. It is near to it. 81 into 81 is 6561. So which we have to take? See, what should be added to it? Added means if we add, we get greater number or less number? Greater only, we are adding. What should be added means we have to take the greater number. What should be subtracted means we have to take the smaller number. So what should be subtracted means we have to get less than this. What should be subtracted? Subtract means its value will decrease. So decrease means we have to get less number like this. 6400 is also perfect square. 80 into 80. 6561 also perfect square because 81 into 81. So which shall we take, 80 or 81? If something is to be subtracted, we have to take less number like this, less than this. If something is to be added, we have to take this number. So 81 into 81 is 6561. Students, first time you are solving this type of problem. Just 81 into 81 is 6561. Subtract. This is greater number. This is greater number. This is smaller number. So you subtract in reverse. 6561 minus 6412 because See students, this is greater number. From this we have to subtract this. 11 minus 2 is 9. 11 minus 2 is 9. This is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. 0. 149. Greater, this number is greater, no? Minus 149 you will get. Because greater number sign is minus, smaller number sign is plus. So subtract and greater number sign we have to keep. Minus 149. So perfect square means remainder should be 0, no? Remainder should be 0. So remainder, how to make the remainder 0? If you add 149, minus 149 plus 149 becomes 0. If you add 149, then it becomes, remainder will become 0, so that it will be a perfect square. So therefore, here 149 should be added to given number to make it a perfect square. This is also a little difficult, students, difficult to understand. Subtracted means you have to take a less number, less than this, 6412, you don't exceed that number, less. What should be added means you exceed. So minus 149. Minus 149 to make it 0, so plus 149 is added. So 149 is added, so that becomes 0. So here 149 should be added to the given number to make it a perfect square. You practice this. So yesterday we solved what should be subtracted one model, and this is what should be added this model. Two models are difficult, you have to practice. Right. Now write down the sixth question. Sixth question. Find the least perfect square with 4 digits. Least perfect square with 4 digits. With 4 digits. Least perfect square with 4 digits. 4 digits. So see students, 4 digits perfect square. 4 digits means you know it should have 4 digits. See, 4 digits. Suppose 30 square. 30 into 30, 900. It is not a perfect 4 digit number. 31 square is 961. 31 into 31. 32 square. This is also not a 4 digit number. This is not a 4 digit number, 3 digit number only. 4 digit number. 32 square. 32 square is 32 33 square is 33 into 33. 33 into 33 you do only for explanation, don't write. Like this, approximately I explained, only for explanation. So 4 digit numbers means this is a 4 digit number, students. 1, 2, 3, 4 digit number. This is a 4 digit number. Next 34 square maybe like 4 digit number only. Something we will get 4 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. In this, what is the least 4 digit number? Least 4 digit number which should be a perfect square. Find the least perfect square with 4 digits. So least number will be 1024. This is the least 4 digit number which is a perfect square. But like this we should not do. So there should be some process. So least number is 1024 only. 1024 less means it is not a perfect square. Next 32 after 31 we are getting. 31 square is not a 4 digit number. It is 3 digit number. 4 digit number starts from 32 only. A perfect square starts from 32 square only. So 33 square is also 4 digit number. In that least is asked. Least starting value. Here onwards 35 square is also 4 digit number. 36 square is also 4 digit number. Like that even 40 square is also 4 digit number. 50 square is also 4 digit number. 60 square is also 4 digit number. Like that 70 square is also 4 digit number. Like that you will get 4 digit numbers up to maybe 100. So up to 99. So like that. So but in the least is this one 1024. I like that. So how to get this number? See here students. Least 4 digit number. First I will take the least 4 digit number. Not a square, just 4 digit number. Least 4 digit number. Least 4 digit number is 1000. 1, 2, 3, 4 digit number. Least 4 digit number is 1000 only. Least 4 digit number is 1000. Least 4 digit number is 1000. 1000 less means 999, it is 3 digit number. Just one less also 999 is 3 digit number. So least 4 digit number is 1000. Now I am finding the square root of 1000 by division method. Division method. Take two numbers as a pair. First pair we are taking, write a number here, multiply with same number, we have to get 10 or less than 10. 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. Subtract. Minus 1 0 0. Next 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. We know that 1000 is not a perfect square. So something should be greater than 1000 or less than 1000. There should be some number should be added to 1000 or subtracted. Then it becomes a perfect square. So don't take the subtracted case, because if something is subtracted it becomes 3 digit number. See 1000, suppose if I asked you to make it only a 4 digit number, so you add something, you add some 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3 like that. But if you subtract even one day also, if you subtract, it becomes a 3 digit number. So that means we have to add. Add means, so you can take the number, you should take the number greater. So 3 plus 3, 6. Take a number here, multiply with same number, so that we have to get near to 100. So two cases, 61 into 1 is 61. Next if I write 2, 62 into 2 is 124. So should I take 1 or 2? What should I take? If I take 1, we are getting 61, we are getting less number, less than this. Less means it should be subtracted. So subtracted means it will become a 3-digit number. So don't take a subtracted case. You have to take greater number. We have to get this number. So therefore, if we take 62, write 2 here. 3 plus 3 is 6. Write 2 and multiply with 2. So that 2 2s are 4. 2 6 are 12. So that means subtract minus 24. So minus 24 means what should be, how to make it as a perfect square? How to make it 0? So add 24 so that plus 24 minus 24 becomes 0. So therefore, see here, 24 should be added. Added to 1000 to make it perfect square. Perfect square, that is equal to 1000 plus, if we add 24, then it becomes 1024, then the remainder will become 0. 1024 is a perfect square. So therefore, the least 4-digit number, least perfect square with 4 digits is 1024 answer. Least 4-digit number we know 1000, but 1000 is not a perfect square. How you know? By doing the process we got 100. So 100 if you write anything we won't get 100. So whether we should write 61 into 61 61 or 62 into 2 124. So which we have to take? If you write 61, so it will become less. So if it becomes less, it is not a 4-digit number. Something we have to take greater. So 62 124. So remainder is minus 124. To make it a 0, we are adding 24. So that means 24 should be added. 24 should be added for 2000 to make it a perfect square. That means 24 is added, it will become 1024. If it is 1024, then perfectly it is a perfect square. 1024, if this is 24, so directly we will get 124 here. 62 into 2 into 124. 124 minus 122, 0. That is the process. So therefore, the least 4-digit perfect square is 1024. So this is the process. This is also very difficult model. All the theory problems are difficult in this exercise. You know how to find the square root. Lot of practice we did, but theoretical problems are little difficult. Maybe 4 to 5 problems are difficult. Third problem, 4th to 5th to 6th to 7th and 8th also. These 6 problems are difficult. You have to practice. Write down, students. Last problem, students, 8th one. Students, root 97 is root 97, we won't get any integer. We will it is not a perfect square. 97 is not a perfect square. If you square any number, we won't get 97. 97 is not a perfect square, but it is nearest to what? We are not asked to find the square root of 97. Square root of 97 also we can find, but it is not, that syllabus is not there in your 8th class. So you may study in higher classes. But It is near to which number? It is near to which number? Suppose if it is say 9.6, for example, answer is say 9.6. It is near to what? 10. It is near to 10. Suppose if it is 9.6. Suppose if it is 9.4. It is near to 9. Just near to 9. In 10 difference is 6 difference, 0.6 difference. Here 0.4 difference only. So by seeing the number, is it near to 10 or is it near to 9? Nearest integer. Nearest integer we have to decide. Nearest to 1 or nearest to 2 or nearest to 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, 11, 12, 13 like that. Integer. Nearest to what integer? So we have to estimate. We won't find the value, but nearest to what? Just judging. See here, students. It is also a little difficult. So 97 nearest perfect squares you have to search. 8 square is 64. 9 square is 81. 10 square is 10 into 10, 100. 97 is between these two only. 97 is between these two. So 97 lies between 100 and also 81. 97 is between 81 and 100. Why I took 81? Because squares only. We have to take squares only. 9 square is 81. 10 square is 100. Our number is between these two. Root. Find the square. Root. Apply root. Root 81 less than root 97 less than root 100. Apply the root for all. Because our number is not 97. Root 97. So if you are writing root for this, you write root for this also. Root 81 is root 81 is 9. 81 is 9 into 9. No? Root 81 is 9. We don't know root of this. Root 100 is 10. 100 is 10. Now 97 is near to 100 or near to 81? 97 is near to 100 or near to 81. That you have to decide. 97 is near to 100 or near to 81? "97 is near to 100 or near to 81? It is very near to 81, 100. Because only 3 difference. Here 16 difference. 97, 81 difference is 16. Here only 3 difference. So here 97 is very close to 100. Near to 100, not near to 81. So near to 100 means if you find the square root also, it will be near to 10. So therefore root 97 is very close to 10. That is the answer. So what is the question? Evaluate the value of the following number to the nearest to whole number. So therefore root 97 is equal to 10 nearest whole number. Not equal to 10, but approximately equal to 10. Root 97 is nearest whole number. Nearest whole number. Exact answer is not asked. Only near to 9 or near to 10 or near to 11. That is asked. So root 97 is 10. Not equal to 10. Approximately. So nearest to whole number. How we decided? Only 2 cases, students. 97 is between 100 and 90 and we know. So if this is nearest to 81, answer will be 9. If it is nearest to 100, answer will be 10. So but 97 is nearest to 100. So answer for root 97 will be 10 approximately. Nearest to whole number. This is the process. So you try the next 2 bits, same model you try.